Hello YouTube, I'm Sarah and today I am doing the spring reading book tag. I thought it was appropriate since today's Easter. This tag was originally created by Amy Jane Smith and I will leave a link to her channel in the description down below. So let's get to it. Question 1. What books are you most excited to read over the next few months? Fallen Kingdoms by Morgan Rhodes. I would really love to start this soon. I'm also excited for A Court of Wings and Ruin by Sarah J. Maas. This will be the last book in the A Court of Thorns and Roses trilogy. I'm sad to see it all end, but excited to see how things go down. Question 2. What book most makes you think of spring for whatever reason? I don't really have a book that makes me think of spring. If a certain event happened in spring in the book, and it was a big event and I could think of something like that right now, I would have a book that would remind me of spring, but I can't think of one, so if I must answer, I'm going to say Fledgling by Nicole Conway because I just read it in spring and it is a book I can't stop thinking about. Question 3. The days are getting longer. What is the longest book you've read? The longest book I've read is probably going to be Game of Thrones by George R.R. Martin. Otherwise, the bind-up of Dragon Blood, books 1, 2, 3 would be the longest, but since this is a bind-up with 3 books, I'll stick with Game of Thrones. Question 4. What books would you recommend to brighten someone's day? Fledgling by Nicole Conway, because you'll be hooked. Any of the in-depth stories by J.D. Robb also, because the conversations and interactions between the characters is downright hilarious at times. So either one of these would work. Question 5. Spring brings new life in nature. Think of a book that doesn't exist but you wish did. I don't really have an answer for this one. I can't think of a book I would like to exist other than maybe possibly the book I'm writing right now, which I'm not ready to talk about. Question 6. Spring is also a time of growth. How has your reading changed over the years? Over the years, I've tried new things. I've gone from mystery being my favorite genre to contemporary to whatever sounds good to fantasy and all over the board. I've read nonfiction books by choice rather than because I had to for school. I've also started reading more since getting out of school. Not that I necessarily have more time to read, but I do more with audiobooks. Technology has helped with that since we have smartphones and I'm never far from either an audiobook or ebook. Question 7. We're a couple of months into the new year. How's your reading going? A lot better than I thought it would be. I keep waiting for the monster project or something that doesn't really let me read, although that monster project may be here. So my reading may be slowing down starting now. I'm currently freaking over Vita videos. I think I've maybe written 600 words for Camp NaNoWriMo. My goal is 20,000. So my characters are still just playing in my head rather than on the screen, so to speak. And work just made me 2 people, but failed to add another 24 hours to the day. So trying to squish everything in, yeah, I think the monster's here. Question 8. Any plans you're looking forward to over the next few months? Dewey's Readathon. That's about as far ahead as I've allowed myself to think right now, but also happening during Dewey's Readathon, because what's a readathon without some other life event going on, right? I'll be going to a friend's bachelorette party, so I also have that to look forward to, and I'll get to see some of my friends that I don't really get to see often anymore while I'm there, so it should be a fun girls' night out. Those are my answers to the spring reading tag. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up and share with your friends. If you're interested in doing the spring reading tag, pop and tag you. Thanks for watching and I'll see you tomorrow with a new video. TTFN!